Hello, friends. I am back today as I drive down the road because I haven't had any other time this week to make a video for you. So I thought it was a good time now to give you guys some tips that will save you time and money when you rent a car. So, number one, when you're wanting to rent a car, always sign up for the rental car company's rewards account, just like with the airlines. All the airlines, all the rental car companies, they all have their own rewards programs. And so you always want to sign up for that free account. You either download the app or you can go online to their website and just sign up for a free account. And then when you rent a car from that company, you will receive points and you can get discounts and all that good stuff for with their rewards. When you go to book a car, you can do it through the app, which is very easy, or you can go to their website online. And it's just like booking a flight, just, pick the location, the time, date, all that good stuff for when you're going to pick it up, drop it off. It's really easy. But then what you need to know is do not prepay for that car. Only make the reservation. When you only make a reservation, you are locked in at the price that it is that day that you make the booking. So, rental car companies are just like the airlines. The prices go up and down almost daily. So, if you will just make a reservation, don't prepay for it. It will ask you, do you want to pay now or pay when you get the car? You always want to pay when you get the car. But if you make the reservation, you'll be locked in at a certain price. But then this gives you time. I personally like to book the rental cars about 6 weeks before the trip. So this will give you time to go online and check the prices. Like go online 2 or 3 times a week and check the prices. And if the price goes down from what you booked it at, then you can easily cancel that first reservation and rebook at the cheaper price. And so, but making the reservation is just going to make sure that they have enough cars on that date and that kind of thing. Because I have been to an airport before and they just flat run out of cars because they just do. I don't know how that happens, but it happens. So, anyway, make a reservation. Do not prepay. You can cancel and rebook at any time. Third tip, standing in line at an airport to get a rental car is the absolute worst thing ever. One time we waited in line for over 2 hours in Tampa, Florida, stood in line. It was like being at Disney World. It was awful. So, we didn't know this tip at that time. And another time we stood in line for 45 minutes at in Pittsburgh. After standing there for 45 minutes, I get up to the counter and the guy says to us, "Oh, you didn't have to wait in that long line. You booked this on your app through your account. You could have just went straight outside to your car." Well, no one ever told us that before, and they sure didn't tell me that in Tampa when I stood there for 2 hours. So make your reservation through the app or the website, and then when you get there, just go straight outside to where the cars are. When you make that reservation, or actually when you set up your online account, you put in your driver's license info and all that good stuff. So they already have all that. Well, that's the only reason you need to stop at the counter is so they can get your driver's license number and ask you all these questions and try to sell you extra stuff. Well, you can answer all those questions when you book online, and it's really a lot easier that way. So then you just go outside to where the cars are, and I've seen them do it different ways. Sometimes there's a window that you walk up to, just give them your name. They tell you what space your car is in. Sometimes there's like a board, like a map type thing on the wall that'll have your name. It'll that will be in the spot where your car is. And so anyway, they do it different ways. So, but it's super, super easy. You don't have to wait in any lines. Just go straight outside to where the cars are, and then you're on your way. You can start your vacation a whole lot quicker than standing in those crazy lines at the airports. There are some cities, and I may share this with you at some point. There are some cities where we don't even mess with the airport. We have favorite local rental car places that we like to use. And so we will just Uber to those places. And, it's kind of a mom and pop place. And so it helps them out and you get better service and they have great cars. And anyway, so we do that at some places. But anyway, I'm talking about airports for this tip that I'm giving you. And then the last tip I'm going to give you is if you will pay for your rental car with American Express Gold, that American Express Gold card, then you don't have to purchase the insurance through the rental car company because insurance is already included with your American Express Gold card. So you want to keep that in mind. That's going to save you some money. I've already mentioned this to you before with the annual fees on the credit cards. Sometimes people like to complain about that. Well, I promise you, the benefits that you get with that card are worth way more than the price of that annual fee. Okay, so you not having to purchase the insurance for a rental car is going to save you a pretty good amount of money. And if anything happens, damage, loss, whatever, then it's covered because you paid for it with your American Express Gold card. So, anyway, those are just a few tips to save you some time and money when you rent a car. So, I hope you learned something today. And again, I thank you for watching. Safe travels.